Now that the Durham report is out, and it clearly documents who the bad actors were and what should be considered the greatest political scandal of our time, I have to point out something I haven't heard anyone talking about. How can we hold the wrongdoers accountable? Or how do we get justice? Well, I'll give you my thoughts on that in just a minute, because I want to start out with the contradictory way Democrats are reacting to this report. Here's what the ranking Democrat member of the Judiciary Committee said about it.
I should be astonished, but I'm not, that the chairman of the committee would quote from the discredited Durham report and the discredited Mr. Durham.
That was Jerry Nadler, and he says that the Durham report has been discredited and John Durham has been discredited. But check this out. Here's what the leftist media is saying about the Durham report.
Quote, the report Monday from special counsel John Durham represents the long-awaited culmination of an investigation that Trump and his allies had claimed would expose massive wrongdoing by law enforcement and intelligence officials. Instead, Durham's investigation delivered underwhelming results. It's just a rehash of stuff we already knew, with Durham criticizing the FBI for launching that investigation, but presenting no new evidence that they actually did anything wrong.
So some Democrats are telling us that the report has been discredited, while others are telling us that it's a big nothing burger. But think about that for a second. Those two positions contradict each other. If it's a nothing burger, there's no reason for it to be discredited. But if it's been discredited, that means that there are damning claims in the report, and it can't be a nothing burger. It looks like the Democrats don't have their talking points down yet. The truth of the matter is that while there are damning claims in the report that haven't been discredited, it really doesn't matter. Why? Because Democrats knew all along that Trump never colluded with Russia. In fact, when asked about it in private, Van Jones from CNN and the Obama administration famously said that it was a big nothing burger.
The Russia thing is just a big nothing burger. Really?
But it's worse than them just knowing it wasn't true. They were complicit in using the lie to try to stop Donald Trump from getting elected and then to destroy his presidency. That's why nothing is going to happen now that this report is out. You can't charge any of these people involved in the scheme because they'll be tried in Washington, D.C., where they'll be found not guilty by a biased judge or jury and, frankly, made more powerful. And no one has learned anything new from this report. Democrats and Republicans alike, whether they're in the media or elected officials, have known the truth for almost 8 years now. A lot of Democrats, which included the Obama administration, the Hillary campaign, the FBI, the CIA, members of Congress and the Senate, and their leftist media mouthpieces, went all in on a lie to destroy Donald Trump. Then in the next presidential election, they all went in on a different lie to protect Joe Biden from the information that was stored in his son's laptop. A laptop the FBI had in their possession for a year before the 2020 election. You see, this report won't change the political landscape one iota. Even if Durham testifies under oath, the political landscape will remain unchanged. The people who hate Trump will still think he colluded with Russia, and the people spreading the lies will continue lying. However, there is something that has changed for me. At the beginning of this video, I asked, how do we get justice? I think the only way adequate justice of any form can be done is to re-elect Donald Trump. That alone would be a form of justice. But who better to bring down the corrupt political class in Washington than the person they tried to destroy? There is no one with more incentive to wreak havoc on the depraved, dishonest political parasites than Trump in a second term. He probably wasn't going to be my first choice this time around, but after this report that essentially puts everything we knew to be true in a thoroughly investigated report with footnotes, I don't see how there could possibly be a better person to spearhead the kind of changes this country needs to correct course. And that's the simple truth. What say you? Hey guys, thanks for watching. And if you all want to support this channel, check out the links in the description, and let's keep putting some common sense back into the great debate.